Hi, beautiful Leo. Welcome to New Era. My name is Emma. Leo is Lejonet in Swedish. I'm Swedish, so I will use a few words here and there where I feel like maybe the English needs some clarification. I will just dive right into the reading to feel into what is going on with you for this upcoming week. And I just want to say that we start off with this beautiful full moon in Pisces. I probably talked about it last week. And just being in awe of September altogether. I just love this month so far. And I know more blessings is going to come. And with this full moon happening, depending on when you listen to this recording, it is as we speak happening, or it has probably just happened. And you're going to feel the ripple effects of it, and you probably have started to feel it already. And being a Leo, you have come out of Leo season and into September now, where it's going to probably even for you even more so be very clear that you are sort of summoning up everything that has led up to this point, and you sort of just like a huge chunk of old news done with that. That's the old chapter now, and we're moving into a brand new life. You're probably going to feel the most out of all the signs being a Leo and coming out of Leo season, I feel. And so coming in around this September energy, the Virgo energy, and also with the full moon in Pisces, it's just a come full circle. It's just knyta ihop säcken. It's done. Like you're done. So let's see what's going on for you around this energy in this moment in time. And this is specifically for the upcoming week, but obviously it's gonna seep in here and there. Maybe you're like, that was me last week. It's just the energy going on around this moment in time. I feel like it's a beautiful time. I feel like everything is shifting as we speak. And I can't wait to see what the collective is up to. Like, because I feel like more and more people are actually catching on, and we're actually getting somewhere. Yep. It turned really hot in here because the sun came out, which is your little friend. Okay, I do 3 cards at the same time, because it gives me a bit of a story. That came out upside down, and I know a lot of other readers, they're like, oh, it's upside down, it means something different. I just don't give, I don't care. So, yes, let you see first. Friendship. You have had this card so many times. This is almost going to be my Leo card soon, because this is the progress I feel like you've made over and over and coming into the golden age. I know we talked about that a lot of times, but it is my friendship card first and foremost. Like, treat your friendships really nicely. And then the knowledge card, which is get more information, seek more information around something. And then I have my Phoenix rising, and it says, I mean, what did I start to say in this reading? To like leave the chapter behind and start a completely new life. And here it says, new beginnings, begin your new life. So as a story coming out together, let me just feel into this for a bit. Yeah, I'm like not stuck. I don't want to say stuck, and that's me sort of thinking that you want a different story. You want more of a 3D version. Like, where's my person? And I'm not disrespecting that in any way. I mean, I'm like, where's my person? Where's my money? Where's my I don't know. I feel you. I know what you mean. And let me just say, I'm not asking about my person anymore. So I just want to say, it's more of your spiritual journey. It's your progress, your process, your spiritual journey than where's my car? Your car is coming on Wednesday. Like, it doesn't feel like it's that, that's just a beautiful consequence, but it feels more like it's your progress in the spirit world right now. So the first card out is what I was drawn to from the beginning. And then there's a lot of birds here on the bottom. I don't know if you can see them. So maybe you have had more birds in your life lately. They have shown you maybe different colors, coming in different colors, coming in different sizes, coming in different, what do you say, raser, different types of birds. Maybe feathers, maybe, just coming to give you a heads up, like saying something is up, something is in the works. Pay closer attention, listen, be more like still so you can actually hear the signals, stuff like that. Also, birds always talks to me about freedom, just a lot of freedom. And I feel for Leos, it has specifically excuse me, the king of the jungle, the lion, just being its own master, and just feeling like probably freedom is bigger than anything else for the lion. And sort of freedom almost takes the first seat, and a relationship has to take the back seat. Freedom comes before taking any sort of restrictive job. If that makes any sense to you, if that applies to you at all. I just feel like the freedom thing is so huge, and it's coming in here. And you have gone through these different phases. Get it? Because it's the phase there, and you move through different phases. Yes, no, you don't have to explain your joke. Yes, just see the different phases, see the different places that you've been in, the different situations that you've been in, and how much of an upgrade you've done probably every hour of every freaking year coming into this lifetime. And you're now, I feel like I before wanted to say that you're somewhere in between here. You're somewhere where you have sort of been a bit naive, a bit blue, a bit new, coming into your spiritual self, and sort of like, I can awaken, I can know what I'm doing here, what's my purpose, that sort of thing. And now we're moving into the golden era, which is you sort of just being a lion, being the freaking Leo that you know that you can be, and just shine the brightest light that you've ever shown, ever. And it's not even to remember the light. It's not to I was like that at one point and then it disappeared. And no. This light that I'm talking about, you haven't shown in this lifetime. You haven't actually felt that kind of light coming through you ever since you came into this earth. Now is the time to do it. Now is the time to feel like that. Now you have gone through Leo season. We're entering into 2020. It's a humongous shift spiritually going on. And you sort of are the leaders of the pack, and you will take the lead in whatever shape or form that is. You don't have to stand in the forefront. You don't have to be this face in front of millions of people. You don't have to speak out loud in order for you to be the shift, to be this change, to be this light. You can be the quietest person. You can be the quietest Leo out there. And you can write books. You can whisper in the wings. You can sort of just be a good, you can be a nurse that sort of don't, you know what I mean? You just do you, and be you as much as you can. You will just radiate this light coming out of you, and that will, have every other person who walks on this planet have the possibility to tune into your energy and to sort of get the vibe anyway. You don't have to talk about it in order to create a change. I think some people are getting confused about that. And being a Leo, you probably feel like you have to do more than you really are doing. No, you just have to do what feels good to you, what resonates with you, what may make you feel like it's in alignment with yourself, and like it resonates with you, and like it's something that you truly feel passionate about. That's it. So I feel like the golden era, the golden age, the golden phase there, that's where you're residing right now. Befinner dig. There's of course there's a spiritual work that continues, but I feel like you are now just to tell you the metaphor, it feels like you are now actually becoming this this golden phase, this golden age, and you are doing it with awesomeness. Get more information. That's what I feel like. Now I feel like dive deeper into this. Dive deeper into finding out who the heck you are. Like what potential you have, what gifts you have, what psychic abilities you have, being the born Leo that you are, and having the sun as your teammate. There is such a strong energy. So get more information, and that could be go inwards, like meditate, finding out more about yourself. If there's a specific thing that has recently started to come up for you that you are like, that feels interesting and I'm curious about that, you might feel drawn to read books about it. You might feel drawn to like Google about it and find information about it. But I'm just here to say, I'm not here to warn you about it, but I'm here to say that you are the leading edge of the new energy of the golden era, of the golden phase. So it might be that the information that you're bringing through your unique frequency has just never been before. And if you're trying to sort of squeeze yourself in to fit what somebody else has written about whatever you're interested in, or your spiritual path, or your openings, they might actually be coming out short to what you're trying to do. So I'm just saying, draw from others. Of course, there's been others before us that has, found out things that we probably haven't come close to yet. In this lifetime, maybe. I'm just saying, take it if it resonates, leave it. And if you feel like, oh, that's too tough for me, that's not, that might be because you've already been there, you've already done that, so it's not even interesting to you. Not because you don't get it, but because we've been there. So the next step might be that you're supposed to get this information from your insides, from your higher self, from your guides, and put that forth. Your information might be the newest information out there. That's all I'm trying to say. Get more information. Then the third card out, and having this as a story, and then the Phoenix Rising coming out next to this, I can understand that sort of being first in line, being a leader in this area, being born Leo, and being first. If you're bringing out new information to people that are still asleep, it's not going to be an easy journey, but you've already walked a not easy journey, and it's not ending here, and you're not stopping anytime soon. I'm not saying that it's going to be continually it's not like, I feel like maybe 10 years ago, maybe 20 years ago, you sort of had to fight the masses so much more, and they sort of looked weirdly at you for being like, you talk to what? To what law of attraction? Like, it feels like, if you haven't already heard the phrase, and you're going to kill me now if you haven't heard it, if you haven't heard the phrase law of attraction, you probably are already dead. I just feel like that's so out there now. It's becoming mainstream, but remembering who you truly are, and that we have completely no boundaries. I feel like just maybe if even a few % understand what that is, I'm lucky. And you're in the forefront of this, to sort of hold that sort of energy and teach it to others through your example. That is coming out from the fire. You see the sun behind you. The sun is still there. The sun is your friend. And you're so passionate about it. You're so driven to just be. I mean, it feels almost like you're on the mission to be who you are, if that makes any sense. Like, others have a mission to, they wanted to find out whether they wanted to be a professional basketball player, or if they wanted to write books, or if they wanted to, be an engineer, or, what do I want to do with my life? And you probably have already come to terms with or understood quite soon, or maybe if you didn't, you have just recently understood, wait, it's not about finding what I want to do, it's finding out more, like I said here, get more information, not about being a basketball player, about who you are. that's what's interesting to you, and that probably is what comes across as very self-absorbed, being very egotistical, being such a Leo, you know. But it's because you lead through your example, being who you are rather than what you do, if that makes any sense. This is so fascinating and interesting. I will definitely do an extended on this. Come to the extended in the link in the description box below if you want to. If this was all you needed, then thank you for listening. I want to take a moment to just thank you for the donations that keep coming in. I'm so grateful for them, from the smallest little krona to the largest sum. I'm just so freaking blessed out every time that it comes in. So thank you. I hope to see you guys back next week. Take care. Bye.